Hello everyone, my name is John Daniel Dico from BSIT 1E. I chose this topic because in the first place, I already feel that it's quite hard and difficult for me to understand this. That's why I chose this propositional logic topic to challenge myself and gain more knowledge regarding those subtopics that is covered by this. Propositional logic. A proposition or statement is a declarative sentence that declares a fact. This is either true or false, but not both. Examples. In the following sentence is a proposition. If it's a proposition, determine whether it is true or false. Number one example is examples. Number one is Metro Manila is the national capital region of the Philippines. The proposition is true because this is a declarative statement and hence is a proposition. Number two example is take to aspirants. This is not a proposition because this is a imperative sentence, not the declarative sentence, because an imperative sentence is a sentence that expresses a direct command, request, invitation, warning, or introduction. Number three example. This is a propositions con. He is a working student. This is not a proposition because truth or falsity of this proposition depends on the reference of the pronoun he. Logical connectives. Number one is negation, conjunction, disjunction, exclusive or implications by conditional. Truth table. A truth table is a mathematical table used to determine if a compound statement is true or false. In a truth table, each statement is typically represented by a letter or variable like P, Q, or R, and each statement also has its own corresponding column in the truth table that lists all the possible truth values. Negation. What is negation? I have example here of negation. Negation definition. Let P be a proposition, the statement it is not case that P is another proposition called the negation of P. The negation of P is denoted by negation of P and read as not P. Negation. By a truth table display the relation between true value, true or false, of different propositions. P, not P, true and false, false and true. The next is conjunction. I have already example here. Conjunction and disjunction. Conjunctions definition. Let P be a proposition. The proposition P and Q denoted by P conjunction Q is true when both P and Q are true and is false otherwise. The proposition P and Q is called the conjunction of P and Q. The disjunction definition. The proposition P or Q denoted by P or Q is false when both P and Q are false and it's true otherwise. The proposition of P or Q is called the disjunction of P and Q. Here. Conjunction and disjunction. I write all possible combination of value for elementary proposition. True, 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 false, false, true, false, false. Now, the conjunction of true and true is true because it is true when both P and Q are true and it's false otherwise. The next is disjunction of P or Q. This is true because it's false when both P and Q are false and it's true otherwise. And the next is true, false. The answer is false and this is true. False, true, this is false and this is true. The next is false, false. The answer is false and this is false. The next is exclusive OR. I have example here. Exclusive OR. The proposition P exclusive OR Q denoted by P exclusive OR Q is the true when exactly one of P and Q is true and is it false otherwise. Now I write all possible combination of the value for elementary proposition. True, 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 false, false, true, false, false. And the answer of true, true is false. True, false is true. False, true is true. And false, false is false. The next is implication. I have already example here. Definition. The proposition P implies Q denoted by P implies Q is called implication. It is false when P is true and Q is false and it's true otherwise. Note, P implies Q is called the hypothesis and Q is called conclusion. I write the all possible true, true, false, false, true, false, false. And the answer of true, true is true. The next is false. False, true is true. False, false is true. And the last one is by conditional. I have already example. I write all possible combination of value for elementary proposition. True, 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 false, false, true, false, false. The answer is true. True, true is true. True, false is false. False, true is false. False, false is true. Now let's constructing the truth table. Already can prepare one example of truth table. Now, put the all possible combination of value for elementary proposition is true, 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 false, false, true, false, false. The negation of P or not P is the opposite of P. This is true and that will be false. True, false, false, true, false, true. Now, P implies Q. The answer is true, true is true. True, false is false. False, true is true. False, false is true. Now, the not P by conditional Q is, answer is false, true equals to false. False, false is equals to true. True, true is equals to true. And true, true is equals to false. Now, let's conduct the last one. P implies Q and not P by conditional Q. The answer true, false equals to false. False, true equals to false. True, true is equals to true. True, false is equals to false.